Before you get to the top in life, you might have to break some laws or win some battles to stay at the top. You see, some people try to get to the top in life, but some forces and factors tries to pull them back to the ground. Isaac Newton was right when he said, anytime an object is trying to go up, certain forces tries to pull it down to the ground. I say this to tell you that for some of you, it might be forces from your business environment. For others, it could be forces from your family. Sincerely, from others, it could be forces from your job, your business, or forces from your environment. And you have to fight and break away from that force to get to the top in life. Think about the Wright brothers. When they began to come up with the idea of an airplane, they had to battle with the force of gravity. When the plane tried to go up, the force was trying to bring it down. So they had to break the law of gravity and break into a higher law, which is the law of gravity. Now, if you see every plane, if you are privileged to have entered the plane for a flight, you will see that the plane taxis from the tarmac and gets to the runway and stays at the runway waiting for instruction from the tarmac or the control room. The idea is before the plane takes off into the air, it needs to run very fast, ramp up its engine before it goes up. Because if it does not run very fast or ramp up its engine, it will come down. So many people overlook or underestimate the force of gravity such that they are trying to go up in life, but such force brings them back to the ground and they give up in life. I'd like you to realize that if you will go to the top in life, you must ramp up your engine like that plane. You must run with a lot of speed. You must be intentional about your future, about going to the top. I say this to tell you that the forces and the factors that wants to bring you down to the ground are enormous, and that's why there is need for you to wake up from your sleep. Because the truth is, so many people are sleeping for too long. So many people are gisting and chatting away their destinies. So many people are laughing and playing and watching televisions and doing things that are not connected or relevant to their destiny or their future in life. I say this to tell you that when you walk, you walk. When you play. When you eat, you eat. When you sleep, you sleep. Don't mix them up, because this is what is leading you to your future. Today is the time for you to have a retrospect. Look inwards and tell yourself, because the truth is, you are running out of time. And now is the time to make the decision to break away from the law of gravity into the law of aerodynamics, the law that will help you to get to the top and stay at the top. Today is the right time for you to make that decision, because God is by your side. God has given you a brain to think. And if you can think critically, you know that this is a time to be serious. And that's why I said, when you walk, you walk. When you play, you play. When you eat, you eat. When you sleep, you sleep. Don't mix them up. And if you decide today to have the right decisions, focus on your future and start making the right strategic decisions that will take you to the top, then I'll truly see you at the top.